Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the latest episode of the Setlist of Life with the current bandmates of Dolly for Sue. Tonight we have with us Aaron on guitar.
Hello, hello.
Christine on the drums.
Hi.
Kirsten on the keyboard.
Hello.
And I'm Lesley, your vocalist for this evening. Our 101st
Yes. No.
episode. What do you mean 101st, you say? I didn't hear the 100th episode. I'm not saying this to rub it in, Aaron. I'm just trying to explain.
There were some technical difficulties.
We had some we did record a show, our 100th show, and found out that we were just talking to ourselves. It never recorded.
Dolly for Sue, the lost.
We had a great time.
We did.
And
good night.
But so technically, this is the 101st. But so the song for this evening is Deja Vu.
Deja Vu.
By
There you
Olivia
go.
Rodrigo.
Okay.
Because we're just going to do it again. I mean, we're not going to do the exact same thing.
I don't even remember what exactly we talked about. We did do the
Yeah, we did.
that.
Yeah. Okay.
So we have to do some. There may be some things that we repeat, but you would know it.
That's right.
We'll never remember.
I was going to say, I don't know that
We won't either, so it's all good.
It'll be new to all of us.
It's all new. It's every day's new day.
And I have to apologize. I smell like tikka masala.
Oh, yeah?
It was delicious.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong.
Don't
but
smell it.
You don't smell it. I smell. That's all I can smell.
Where did you get it from?
I made it.
You did?
Homemade sauce and everything.
No way.
It was delicious.
Well, it should have been.
Yeah.
It was did you buy like a spice blend
No.
or were there a lot of spices?
No,
Is
just
there a lot
curry.
of-
Just
That's it?
that's the only spice other than salt and pepper.
I didn't know that.
It's
I
like-
just figured it was some exotic
No,
blend
it's
of something
like-
that I would spend like $40 on
Right.
spices.
You would think.
Yeah.
You would think because and it tastes so much better than the jar. But it was just garlic, ginger, onions, and cilantro stems and
Really?
curry. And tomato paste
Okay.
and some mascarpone. I guess there's a lot of ingredients.
Yeah, that sounds
Now
like a lot.
that I'm going back through my brain, there are quite a few.
And
Okay.
But as sauces go, it was pretty easy.
Okay, that sounds delicious.
But now it's all I can smell. But that's sort of a thing I have anyway when I cook.
Yeah.
I do like to cook, but once I make the dinner, I can't taste it
yeah.
Because you've been
because
You've
I've been
in it.
living with
Yeah,
it.
I
for
know.
confused.
Yes.
Or once it's finally done, I'm kind of over it.
Yeah, I don't even want it
because I've
anymore.
been tasting.
Yeah.
yeah.
But it was good though.
That sounds delicious.
Good.
And I would have brought some to Sharon, but it got all eaten up.
Wow.
Yum, yum.
So
That
there you
sounds
go.
good though.
So JJ eats other things other than fish now.
Oh yeah.
So
Well,
We've
yes.
expanded our palate.
Yes, he eats. He'll definitely eat a hamburger. It depends.
yeah.
He eats chicken, no problem.
Okay.
Are we still good with bacon?
Still good with bacon.
Yeah.
He eats, he'll eat tikka masala, but he won't eat something normal.
Yeah,
like
well.
I don't know.
Chicken nuggets.
Yeah, no, he'll eat chicken nuggets, but it's like
But like something you would.
I don't know.
Just
I can't
something-
even think right now. But
That's
like,
something that every other kid would eat. He wouldn't.
he won't eat meatballs.
Oh.
Like
I love meatballs.
I
I
know,
haven't had meatballs in a long time.
but he'll eat a
meatballs. You have to make
hamburger. He'll eat a hamburger,
But
Okay.
meatballs.
but he won't eat meatballs.
It's just like doesn't like his ingredients mixed.
I don't know. I think it's all.
It's not just.
Yeah.
He's against
I mean, I remember
round
being a kid
things.
too.
It's a
and
pick and choose. It's a control thing. I'm
Some
sure.
of the-
Right. Right.
Some of the decisions I made were my decisions.
yeah.
Exactly. For no
reason.
And they didn't need to be
Right.
supported.
Just my-
it was just a
yes.
decision.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
As long as you're
because you
consistent.
can. and
Yeah,
you need to do that.
Yeah.
We all kind of did that.
Yeah. I know. I ate everything. I still do.
I'm an eater.
Yeah. I was out. Yeah.
I love to eat. I wake up hungry
Yeah.
and I eat. I love to eat.
No, me too. My kids they're not terribly picky. They're pretty good eaters.
No.
Yeah.
Did you eat well on your vacation to Puerto Rico?
I did. I
Woohoo!
did. I
Tell
had
us
a
about it.
lovely time.
Hey, surprise. Kirsten went on a trip.
And there were chickens.
and there were chickens.
chickens. So I did not know. I learned
We need a
on the
Kirsten's
drive to
trips.
the resort. So we stayed at a resort, which normally we Airbnb, but there were only 3 of us. So we're like, oh, hotel room. And the resort was very nice. But I learned on the way there that Puerto Rico has wild chickens and wild horses. So I thought, I just thought they were like somebody's chickens gone wild, but they're
like Girls Gone Wild on the beach.
Yeah, exactly.
Spring break
2025.
Somebody let their chickens out of the coop, but that is not the case. They're just wild chickens.
Did you get flashed?
Yeah.
Oh my God. And we really are actually talking about chickens.
Well, it is the 100th episode. If we didn't talk about chickens, what would we talk about? I mean, she does want her Reiki chicken to travel with.
I
So
know.
it's good to know that chickens like the beach because you like the beach.
I like the beach and I like chickens. Anyway,
With
the beach
tikka
was
masala,
beautiful.
they're delicious.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Yes.
Anyway, it was lovely. It was a lovely trip.
Is that the first time you've been to Puerto Rico?
No, it's my third time.
Yeah, please. Look who you're talking to.
And Kevin has been 6 times because he has an office there.
Nice.
Yeah. But anyway, so it was business.
In fact, okay, I have to bring this up again. I believe Kirsten's talked about going to Puerto Rico
I'm sure she
times
has.
on the podcast. Just like, I don't know that you're Greek. You don't know that Ava's a DG. And no one knows that you go to Puerto Rico. Even though you've mentioned it like 5 or 6
I'm
times.
sure she does. And we could actually search that.
Yeah,
'cause I have
probably.
all
We
of
could.
I have all
Yes.
of the
No.
things here. I pulled up. I don't remember what I searched last time to find the really funny stuff, but I searched personalities. And I got some funny stuff.
Well, explain.
did we?
So
Okay,
Aaron set it up.
Okay,
Yes.
so yes, last episode, I had mentioned that I was going to go into Notebook LM and put all our transcripts into it, and that's exactly what I did. So I took all 100 episodes and put them into Notebook LM, and now we are able to chat with all of our episodes, and
Ask it
Big
questions.
index.
it's been fun.
Yeah,
to say
it
the
has been
least.
fun.
So but it comes, it is AI.
Yes.
And AI sometimes is a little wonky.
That is something that I do need to say is that unfortunately our episodes are not transcribed person by person.
So
It
we
is
don't
just
always
one
know who
big
said what.
transcript, so the AI doesn't know exactly.
Right. So doesn't always know who's talking.
No.
Yes.
And I will say though, I have to say this too, that some of the people that I do know that listen to the show
Hi everyone.
Hi everybody.
Hey.
Get Christine and Kirsten mixed up sometimes just
Because
because
of our
Isn't it
names?
funny?
Yes.
Because of our
we're
names.
K's.
Yeah.
And we're-
Except I'm not a K.
Except, well,
No.
you're not
Now
a
we
K.
are a C.
But you're a
They're-
Okay, I've got the cuss
Correct.
sound. Okay,
It's
well,
a
that's
cuss
fair.
sound. I mean,
That's
not
fair.
a-
Cuss out.
Because they'll ask me a
Cuss sound.
question about like Kirsten's running the marathon. I'm like, no, that's
Yeah,
Christine.
never-
And they'll be
Kirsten's
like,
never doing
Not
that.
unless the chicken's running after her.
and they'll be like, oh, but Christine's the one that just traveled to. And I'm like, no.
Yeah, definitely not.
That's
That's
Kirsten.
No, that's funny. Yeah. No, I will
Travel,
never run a
Kirsten.
marathon. Yeah.
Running, Christine.
I mean, I do travel for my runs, but not to the cool places that Kirsten travels to.
Travels without places without chickens.
Or don't specifically look for them. Anyway, so I went into Aaron's to the document and just typed personality to come up with our personalities.
Oh, what
Okay.
the AI, how
we're
the AI
described.
describes
So
us.
what
Oh
did
boy,
it
here
say?
we go.
And the first time that went through, I did not like my description.
Mine was really good.
Yes,
and
well,
then it
Kirsten's was
and then
great.
it wasn't good the next time.
The
And
second
I
time.
was like, what happened to the
And I
person we
think
lost?
this is more specific, like quoting things we've said, because
Oh.
this is not actually.
Ooh.
But anyway,
Okay,
it's
yeah,
short.
yeah.
Or
It's
was it
short.
me?
So
It
what
has
they
less
say?
stuff.
So what they say about us?
Lesley is described as the vocalist for the group. She is
Duh.
She's character. Back up, just relax.
Well, I just say that every week, so
It's the very
duh.
first thing that she says.
AI did not get you confused.
Okay.
She is characterized as having a good sense of humor and is quick and sharp.
Ooh, I like
Quick and sharp.
Now I like AI.
She's also noted for being professional and well put together.
What? Who said that?
Just because of your nice setup.
Oh, probably.
Yeah, you have a
well
nice
put
setup.
together. I mean,
It's very
makes
professional.
sense now.
Very
Professional in what terms it doesn't say.
What kind of professional? A lady of the evening, perhaps?
but a well put together.
But you're well put together.
Yes.
With a nice setup.
Okay, put some thought into it. Lesley admits she likes to hear her own voice.
Yes, I do.
She has, and this is in quotations, deep thoughts,
Ooh,
and
deep
sometimes
thoughts.
has trouble letting things go.
I do. I'll eat that a little more spice.
Wow.
time.
That was pretty good.
Leslie, it's not done yet.
Oh.
Leslie
There's
also
more.
notes that she is competitive
Yes.
Yes, very much so.
and is known for her storytelling abilities.
Wow.
Wow, that was good.
Story time with Lesley.
Wow, it's getting better.
So that was
It's getting
good.
better. It's refining.
That's so much
Yeah.
better than the first
Okay,
one.
so here
Or-
comes Kirsten.
Oh, geez.
Okay.
Now I'm nervous.
Well, Kirsten is identified as the keyboard player.
okay.
All right.
All right.
Well,
Ding. All right. We'll
now
take
here
it.
we go.
So far?
This is like reading some of the recommendations I read. She is seen as professional. You can't both be professional.
professional
And
dog
is,
walker.
and is the consummate professional.
Oh, you're so
Wow.
I'm just a professional.
Right.
You
that is so weird.
are the consummate professional.
I haven't had a professional job in a really long
But you
time.
do have a segment called Kirsten's Bits or Kirsten's Corner. I don't know when we ever called it
Kirsten's
that. but
Corner.
whatever.
No, it's Tids and Bits.
It's
Tits
Tits
and
and
bit.
bits.
It's tits and bits.
Maybe we did say
We might have a long
we
time
might have
ago.
said
Yeah, there was a Kirsten's Corner in there at some point, but
Really?
we
I don't remember that.
definitely settled on
Tids and Bits.
Yes.
Tids and Bits.
Although you
Tids.
haven't actually stated your Tids and Bits lately.
I have. Yeah.
We need to find some Tids
And
and
some
Bits.
bits. All right, we'll get some
I'll
of those.
work on some tits and bits.
Okay, good.
I've been
Find me
remiss.
some Tids.
Well, that's coming up shortly in her
You need
description.
to, so Kirsten, you need to go through your day and be like, that's a tid.
That's
And then
exactly
put it
it.
on the tid list and then make a bit list.
Right.
And then you'll be all good to go.
Okay. All right.
Do we need to define what's
I was
what?
gonna say. How do
I
you
don't. How, which
That
what's
is
a tit
up
and
to
what's a
Kirsten.
bit?
That's right. I was gonna.
That's a
cute.
personal
Because they're her
choice.
tids and bits.
Yeah, they are.
She
Feels
will
like
figure
a
that
tid.
out on the journey.
Exactly.
That's the journey.
Okay.
Or we can play a game.
All right.
Oh,
Tid
no.
or bit.
Tit or bit.
It'll be like
there's an idea.
snippets, but it'll be tids or bits.
Tit. Tit. Bit.
I
I
like
gotta
it.
come. I
All
gotta,
right.
Yeah.
All right.
gotta come up.
This
with
has to
sound.
be a regular
I
segment.
need a sound effect for that one.
Gem of an idea.
Okay, I keep interrupting. Go ahead.
Yeah.
That's okay. Kirsten is also described as nice but not boring.
Ooh.
Nice, but not.
She's
very-
also known for being good at identifying songs. Duh.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
This is a good one. Kirsten likes a cute dad.
Who doesn't? What?
Well, duh.
Cute
Who doesn't like a cute dad?
I'm wondering where that came from.
Yeah, I'm wondering where that
I
came
know,
from
but that's
as well.
also in quotes. And she is sometimes portrayed as someone who plays it safe.
What?
What?
That's me. That's
Oh,
me.
I was going to say, I think they have
okay,
us
yeah,
mixed
yeah.
up.
That's the
yeah.
other-
See?
She is
the other
also
cut
very
sound.
organized and takes notes.
Yes.
Oh, I
Kirsten-
take notes. I'm not organized.
Well, I think you talked about organizing a few times.
I
Yes.
did.
Yes.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
you
it's
go
okay.
on these binges.
Yes, I
and
go
then
on a
crash.
binge. Yes.
Right.
Yeah. All or nothing.
But you're an organizer.
Yeah.
The closet behind me
Oh,
has been
right.
organized.
Okay. Yes. But then look at this. Look at this shit show.
I'm
Where
looking
we're sitting in.
at the closet, Kirsten.
The closet is
Focus.
All
magnificent.
right. All right.
Compartmentalizing.
Take your wins. Take your
That's
wins.
exactly right.
And Kirsten is also associated with the color red, probably for her beautiful hair.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
so that was Kirsten.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. All right.
Pretty-
I'll take it.
Christine is the
very
drummer.
professional.
Christine is the drummer for the group.
Indeed, she
She's
is.
a consummate professional.
No, but I am considered nice like Kirsten.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
yes.
And is always prepared
Yes, you're
like
yes.
a Boy Scout.
You are. You're probably the most prepared of this group.
Christine sometimes has a hard time making a decision and being competitive. I never have a hard time being competitive. That's just not true. Maybe making a decision, as
Maybe
we know,
confused
since
us
I'm-
again there. I don't
we know that. But anyway, Christine is also described as having no filter. That's not true.
No, that's not true.
This is where AI starts to piss people off. 'Cause This is what happened the first time
Yes.
we did this. I was not happy with my answers.
Very filtered. Thank you.
Yes.
And
very
I
much.
don't think that applies
you
to
were
you.
also the most filtered.
So,
Yes.
who would be the most filtered?
Me. I am
Yeah,
the most
she's
filtered.
the
I mean,
most
the least
filtered.
filtered. I'm sorry.
Oh, probably me.
Probably Lesley.
Yeah.
I tend to say things I don't even remember.
And you know what, Aaron? You're probably more filtered than me. You're pretty quiet over there.
Yeah, Kirsten and I are the least.
Yeah, we're the least filtered.
We're like a
This
sieve.
side of the
This
table
side of the
is
table is sieve-like.
filterless. Filterless, like my coffee.
Yes, like Kirsten's coffee all over the table.
Oh my God. She is open and direct. She seems to have a fondness for kids. I seem to have a fondness for
she
kids.
does.
Okay. All right.
And she is a theater kid. Well, I'm not a theater kid, but my kids are theater kids.
Has
The
theater
mama.
kids.
I do have theater kids. Okay, so that's me.
Oh, that was good. I mean,
was pretty good.
That was kind of
it was a mixed
iffy.
bag.
I was gonna say that was a little.
That was a little off.
It's all right.
It's all right.
So, Aaron plays the guitar.
Yes.
I do
He is
quite often.
He is sometimes quiet and is not talkative. Sometimes only saying a few words.
Wow.
There's your
picked up on that.
Okay.
Oh, but they're important
Okay,
words.
but just wait.
Unless it's on AI. If
This
Oh,
is
yes.
wrong one. Dang it.
but wait, there's more.
But wait, there's more.
okay because this is the best of all of them.
Okay.
He is
Okay.
also identified. I don't even think I can read it. He is also identified as someone who enjoys sex games.
Yes. Wow. Go AI.
All right. AI is
Doesn't
paying
talk much,
attention.
but when he does, he gets a
Yeah,
ride for his buck.
buddy.
When he does, it's
I
good
forgot
stuff.
about the sex games.
Yeah.
What episode was that?
Sex game.
I remember that. But I forgot
Swedish
about
sex
the
games, like
because that needs to be a recommended episode, I think.
yes, Aaron's
I don't
sex
remember.
games.
We could ask that. We could ask.
We'll have to
no,
ask-
yeah.
we'll have to
What
ask the
episode
AI.
Was
Well, is the little circle with the
Sex
number, is that the episode?
no, the
That's
little
just
circle
how
with
many
the
times it
number.
comes up?
Nope. If you click on it, it'll actually bring up where that was said in the conversation.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay.
Oh,
Aaron
interesting.
is also portrayed as a streak guy. No, I read that wrong. As a steak guy.
I was going to say,
He's streaking in his sex game.
oh, yes, they call him the
mean-
streak.
Yeah.
Woo, look at that, look at that.
Look at that.
Not the streak.
Fast thing on 2 feet.
Yeah.
Look at that, look
The
at that.
streak
Look at
who
that.
likes steak and ketchup.
He's just as proud as he
Steak
can
and
be
ketchup. I'm not
of his anatomy. He don't even say please. You get your clothes on.
Wasn't it Ethel?
I hollered over. I said, "Don't look, Ethel."
What is that?
Don't you remember the song "The Streak"?
Oh, yes, they call it the
The
streak.
guy goes, "Here we are at the basketball game."
No.
You don't remember that?
Look at that. Look at that.
Pardon me, sir. Can you say? She goes, "Pardon me, sir. Can you tell me what happened?" Yeah, I did. I was standing there over there by the concession stand getting Ethel a snow cone. And I hollered over, I said,
I not know
"Don't
this?"
look, Ethel." But it was too late. She got a free shot. You don't remember any of this?
No.
I
This
can,
is,
I can do the whole
No,
song.
remember
This is-
any of this? I've
impressive.
never
is
heard
this on the
any of this.
radio?
The Streak?
Yes.
Yes.
It was on the radio in the 70s.
Who?
We didn't
I
listen
don't
to
know.
the radio in the 70s.
One hit wonder, I'm sure.
It was, yeah.
Interesting.
Who did
I
the
will
streak?
have to.
You have to look it up.
You
The
look
Streak.
that up. I'm going to finish Aaron's little
they
thing.
call
yes,
it
yes,
the
yes.
streak.
Okay, he's portrayed as a steak
Okay.
guy who likes ketchup. Aaron appears to enjoy learning new things and tries wood turning. Aaron is described as a
No, you were the wood turner.
I'm the wood turner.
All right, well, I don't know what to tell you. Aaron is described as a talented musician.
Yes,
that's All right. true.
Yes. Very
As
much
far
so.
as the whole group, the group often engages in playful banter and teasing. There are references to the group having a family show dynamic. There is, I think, because I've said this is a family show.
Yeah.
There is a sense of camaraderie and mutual appreciation among the group members.
Oh, that's us.
They often discuss their personal lives and dating experiences. Well, that would be me. They have a strong interest in music and pop culture. Well, duh. They value spontaneity and fun. They
do.
appreciate each other's quirks and differences.
Oh, yes.
We're very diverse that way. They explore and
quirky.
discuss unique concepts like AI-generated music and other internet trends.
Okay, so AI had to reference itself.
Right. AI is getting itself in there.
That was a cheap shot
And
AI.
yes,
Right.
you are.
Little self-promotion.
We talk about dating with you a lot, but we have definitely talked about our past
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yes.
relationships.
Yes.
and
Interesting
have.
dates, bad
Yes.
dates.
We definitely have
Yes.
talked
sure
a
we
lot.
have.
We've talked
Yeah.
about a lot of stuff.
It's a lifestyle podcast.
That's right.
It is a lifestyle
That's
podcast.
exactly right.
So the song "The Streak" was by
Ray
Ray
Stevens.
Stevens.
Really?
Yes.
You know Ray Stevens?
To know who that is?
And so
Isn't he the
It was
No, I'm thinking about somebody else.
okay.
Ray Charles.
But he was like it was like
No.
a comedy skit. It was like a
It was
Yeah,
like
yeah,
the
yeah.
convoy
Like
or
a
the
Bob and Doug
or
type
the
of
disco
thing.
yeah.
duck. It was
Yeah.
that kind of song.
yeah. Like exactly. It
Yeah.
wasn't supposed to
A
be
novelty song.
It was
wow, I
it
missed
was
out on a
quite
lot
funny.
in my youth.
It was kind of funny.
There was a time in the 70s where there were a lot of streakers at professional
Yeah, like,
sporting events. And so he wrote this song and every it goes over several different
miss the good old
situations.
days.
stories, but yeah,
Yeah, it goes over several situations, but in every situation
It's Ethel.
it's the same guy who he interviews on TV. And he's always with Ethel.
Oh, okay.
And he's always doing
Don't
something.
look, Ethel.
He always says, "Don't look, Ethel."
And I'm gonna
There
have
it
to
was.
listen. What's it
Dribbling.
called?
The Streak.
The Streak
Ray Stevens.
by Ray
Streak.
Stevens. Look it up.
listen it.
I will.
Take a listen.
As a kid, it was hilarious.
Yes.
Okay,
that
and
was
if
funny
Ray,
stuff.
if you're out there listening, we just,
And I'm not going to play it because then Ray will want royalties. So I can't,
Yeah.
we can't go there.
You gave him a little sampling.
I did, but that's I think-
making it your own.
Yeah, I didn't
Yeah.
quote it verbatim.
Right.
It was as per my memory, which is not good.
it's Leslie's version.
It's my
made it,
version.
yes.
It's like Taylor's version.
Right.
Leslie's version. So I had some fun this week.
Okay.
So tell,
So-
do tell.
Ooh.
Well,
Is it story time?
it's
with-
not a story time.
No.
I mean, you
just
could-
do it
Okay,
anyway.
all right,
Okay.
great.
It's story time with Lesley.
Because there are 3 short ones.
Okay.
Oh, well, that's more snippets.
It's more of a
It's more. It's more.
That
of a,
might be.
Or tids,
It could be a tit or a bit.
Tit or a bit. Tidbit.
Yeah. But it could be a tit or a bit actually, because they're smaller.
Oh my
Okay.
gosh, we need
That's all right.
we need a button for that.
I know we do need a button for the
What
tits
do
and bits.
tits and bits sound like?
Ooh.
I don't know. I don't know.
Aaron, you're the one who likes sex games.
We don't need a sex
Why did
games
you go
button.
there?
I don't know. Because she can.
Yes, she can.
don't know.
She's feeling feisty.
I guess.
Okay, I had 2 excursions and 1 accident. What do you want to hear first?
Oh,
Oh.
Sandwich them.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yes.
Okay, so excursion number 1.
Okay.
And I'm
Sounds
gonna
fun.
I'm gonna mispronounce this. So it Pupatela.
Oh yes.
Oh, yeah. Tell us.
Pupatela.
Well, it's like Pupatela. So this place is called Balayan Springs or Balayan Springs. I'm not sure which.
Okay. What kind of a place is it?
So it's one of those mega spas
I knew you were going to say
like
that.
the
where you
Korean
could go.
spas?
Yeah, but
Like
where
King
you go all
Spa?
day, like King Spa, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
This one's in closer to Old Town, but it's a Bali themed.
Cool.
And so like when you come up, it's so funny because it's in this industrial park and you're like driving by auto body shops and like
Right.
truck storage. And then all of a sudden there's this like Thai palace.
Like temple kind of.
with a thatched roof and big elephants out front. And
Oh, it's kind of like King Spa.
Yeah. Well, it's next to the Harris Teeter.
and then, yeah, exactly.
And the swim school.
Very
But,
relaxing.
Very clean. You know me, I don't like the whole
Did you go with
sharing
somebody
of
or
waters.
did you go by
Right.
yourself?
No, I went with friends. I went with Jeannie, who listens, and
Hey,
Fiona,
Jeannie.
who listens sometimes, and Mary Beth, who
Fiona.
never listens. So there you go.
All right.
That's fair. Sounds like us.
But shout out to
Yeah.
my friends.
What does one wear?
So you wear a swimsuit.
You're
you
not-
have to wear a swimsuit.
Oh, okay.
And it has to be a
You
conservative
can't be
swimsuit.
the-
You can't have a string
Do
up
the
your
streak?
ass. Yeah, you can't streak. No,
Okay.
there's no
No
Ray
naked-
Stevens.
It's not
No
that
naked
kind of,
Olympics.
So like
it's
a
not
one-
that kind
naked.
of spa.
Like a one piece.
Yeah. I mean, you could wear a bikini, but just has to be like, it can't be just,
floss.
yeah.
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 Butt floss.
2 diamonds. And,
But there's
and
like, rooms
Triangles.
where guys and girls can be together. You can do the whole experience just women and just men. Like this place is huge. It was 3 stories. There were pools and hot tubs on the rooftop.
Cool.
And there's like food and smoothies and then they have all these rooms. And they have
What kind of rooms?
they have a Himalayan salt room.
And what was like that? Like,
It's sort of like a sauna. It's a hot room.
okay.
And the walls were made entirely of salt.
Okay. I think
And
that the
you
King Spa has something
Kind of
like
lay
that.
on the bamboo mats on the floor and you
And just sweat.
sweat for a little bit. And then you get out and you go either to the cold room or the cold plunge. And then they
Okay.
had a gold room. Although I have to say this, I kind of ruined it for my friends because we were in the gold room.
And what's the
And
gold room?
the
all
gold
about?
room is also a hot room, and it's all gold. The tiles are all gold, and I'm laying there and I'm going, those aren't real gold. How am I getting what am I getting out of this
Right.
from some laminated
Right. What's the therapeutic?
I was a
What's
little
the therapeutic effect of these
gold painted
painted gold tiles?
So I had to ask the question to my friends, and they're like, "Shut up! Just enjoy." This.
Right. You're ruining it for everybody.
Can
I
you
would have
just-
done the same thing.
Can you just relax and enjoy? But I was like,
I would have been overthinking it
if
too.
these tiles, because it was the roof and the floor and the walls, and I'm like, this would be like a very expensive room. There's no way this is gold. So that kind of bugged me, but
Okay.
I got over it. And then they had a clay room where the same thing, the walls were clay.
And do you put mud on yourself?
You don't actually have to put mud on yourself. You
But
just
you
get the, yeah. Well, you could, yes.
You could just rub against the wall.
If you really wanted to. It could be like an elephant at a watering hole if you really wanted to. Yes.
Okay.
But and there was an infrared room where you laid down on a bed and they had the infrared lights on you, and yeah,
So
it
was
was.
was it
So
relaxing?
did you just like pay like one?
You pay a flat fee, and you could be there from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. if you want.
just walking around all
Just
the
walking
different
around,
rooms?
and then they have like a spa, so you could pay extra for spa if you want a massage or pedicure or something. But we didn't do that. We just went to check it out. But it's really pretty on the inside and very clean. And of course, we went on a Wednesday morning when no one was there because that was my idea. Because
Yeah,
I don't
that's a
like to
good
be in the
idea.
water with lots of people.
No,
Yeah,
I don't.
well,
I don't blame you.
You know, but they actually had like most of the hot tubs were 2-person max. Like
Really?
they told you like it's not like the cruise ship hot tub where there's 25 people in the tiny little tub. It was like, no, 2 people. I was like, yay. That makes me happy.
Oh, good.
But that was really nice. If you ever need just like a relaxing thing to do, I think it would be a great date
Was it
thing
expensive?
to do. No,
Well,
it was
you-
about like, it was like $100 just,
But you could be there all day.
but you could be there all day.
yeah. Okay.
Right. I mean, if you only went there for an hour, yeah,
Right,
that would be
yeah.
expensive. But
Sure. But if you make a
but
day of it.
if you make a day of it, and
That's
you know.
cool.
So that was very neat. I am verily neat. My new name. My new.
There was
Word.
a split second there. I was like,
What did she say?
what did she say?
I said verily.
Did everybody
Really?
else
It was
wonder what she
Yay,
just said?
verily.
It was verily neat.
Am I okay?
I'm going to be using that from now on, just so you know.
Fairly neat.
But that was fun. Yeah, it would be a great like date. I even said to Chris, like, we got to go do this because it was just sort of, it was very relaxing. You almost felt like you were at a resort,
Right. Yeah.
but not have to stay overnight, right? You
right.
just did the day stuff.
Kind of pretend vacation.
And it had like a little lazy river and the big
Oh,
pool. And
that's cool.
yeah, it was neat. Lots of buttons in the big pool that shot bubbles out of different things. That was surprising. You just didn't know where the bubbles were going to come. You pressed a button, you're like, oh, where'd they coming from? And then sometimes they were up your hiney, and sometimes they were in your back, and sometimes they were at your feet.
Okay.
It was exciting, is all I'm trying to say. Verily exciting.
I imagine it was.
So that was
sounds
that.
exciting.
In the meantime, right before we went there,
The danger.
my accident.
Oh, jeez.
This is ridiculous. It was more of an ego bruiser than a body bruiser, but I was playing pickleball,
Mhm.
Okay.
and it was at an indoor facility that I'm not as familiar with.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And the courts were very close together in a big like industrial building, right? So it just had steel posts,
Mhm.
right? They were padded steel posts, and then in between the courts they had these thin nylon barriers, so to separate the courts. So there's not like a fence or anything. It was just these little nylon barriers, and then the post, and I was.
The post is coming up a lot in this story.
Yeah, well, this is the post. Yes. So I was
We're quick over on this side of the table.
We
being competitive as I am. There was a short ball that I went running for. And I mean, I went running. I was going to get this ball.
okay.
And right as I'm getting to the ball, I look up and there's a post.
Oh, no.
And I thought, okay, I either hit the post or I take a dive. And so I chose the dive.
Oh.
However, from the outside looking at me, I believe it looked more like I was auditioning for Jackass because I just sort of leapt like I was sliding home into these barriers. Like,
Oh no.
it looked like I was doing it on purpose. Like I ran and kind of just jumped to the side.
Right. But that wasn't on purpose.
Smacked into
it was
the
just
barriers.
a split-second decision that went wrong.
It was,
Yeah.
but you know.
Did you get hurt?
Road rash. When's the last time you had road rash?
It's been a while.
It's been a while, right?
Yeah.
Road rash sucks.
yeah.
It hasn't
Where
been that
should
long
I
for me because I
ask, or-
fall when I run
That's true.
sometimes.
You fall when you run. But
Oh.
it's like
Was there blood?
So that's the fun.
Stitches.
So no
both
stitches. It was
bones.
just road rash,
Right.
and mostly my left knee. But the
But road rash with blood is different than road rash with no blood.
but so the weird thing about road rash is it doesn't bleed right away.
right.
Right.
So like it just
And it
looked
depends because it comes
And
sometimes like
sometimes
little
with
pins.
the no
Yes,
with the
little
no
tiny-
blood,
tiny-
sometimes that's worse.
exactly.
Because then the skin is kind of peely. And,
well, see, this is where I
And you
am.
have the raw skin.
yeah.
Yeah,
The like
that's
pink
terrible.
skin that's under
So
there.
that's where I am.
and it's
Very
so-
tender.
It was like it just looked like white, like the white when you scrape, and then
yeah.
so and of course here's how I knew it looked ridiculous because people weren't like, oh no, are you okay? They were like, are you okay? Like
They
They
were
serve
not
alcohol at this
respectful
court.
of your injury.
and so at first it wasn't bleeding, but then as I kept playing, it started to bleed.
We started bleeding all over the
I
court.
don't know these people.
Right.
So
Right.
It wasn't a great impression. But then I had to go. I knew I was going to the spa, and you can't go to the spa with gaping wounds.
Yeah, no, that's probably.
But they
upon.
have the really good Band-Aids now. The one-
Oh yeah.
So I was golden.
Okay, you got like this silicone band-aid
Yeah,
with
yeah.
the antibiotic.
I
on
had
it.
quite a few.
Yeah.
That also at the spa.
Several.
I had a lot of Band-Aids on me.
Otherwise, they wouldn't have let you in.
At the spa, people are also
Leslie's
like,
worried about everybody else sharing germs, and everybody's looking at Leslie going,
Hey, this
She's the
baby
one.
wound.
I want to go in there with her.
She's the one.
Looks like leprosy on her left knee.
That's actually a very good strategy if you want to be the only one in
True.
the
That's
tub.
true.
cover yourself with Band-Aids, whether or not you have injuries, and no one will get in the
Yeah.
pool with you.
That's not a bad idea.
You'll have it all
Sure
to
that
yourself.
you're alone.
Fair.
So it worked. That worked for me.
Okay. All right.
Okay. So that was number 2. Oh, what was number 3? Oh,
Your excursion
Another
number
excursion.
2.
number 3 was the most fun of all.
Really?
Okay.
I like want to live your life.
Do tell.
So,
I do.
I
do.
yesterday there was no school, just on a random Wednesday, end of
It
quarter.
was Lunar New Year.
Yeah.
No, ours was just teacher work day because it was
Okay,
end of
but it was
quarter.
also Lunar New Year.
Okay, they have to stop celebrating Lunar New Year.
I don't know. I that's how I got my 5-day trip to Puerto Rico. I say celebrate away.
So it was a random Wednesday, and I said to my son, "You are not going to sit on the computer all day. We're gonna go do something." And so I found this place called Time Mission. And I said, round up a couple of your buddies. We're going to Time Mission. It was, I think I had the most fun of the group of the 5 of us made up of 13-year-old boys and myself.
So
But
what is Time Mission?
And how
So-
far away is this?
in Manassas.
Okay.
Okay, I like Manassas. That's easy.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. Very fun to take the kids. Doesn't matter
I
what
mean, all
age.
of our kids are
Okay.
like,
No,
Some
but
of
it
our
doesn't
kids are
matter what
adults.
age. Like, because
Okay.
I had a great time, but I'm more of a kid than most of them.
it's all
Most of the
relative.
kids, yeah.
But I had a great time. So it's not an escape room. They have
Oh, we just did one of those recently.
they have like 25 to 30 different rooms, and each room is a puzzle or a game.
Okay.
So like, the whole theme is that they start out kind of Disney-like, where you walk in a room and they show you a movie, and it's like, oh, the core's melting down. We need more power. We need people to blah, blah, blah. So like each room you go into, you score a certain amount of points based on how well you solved the puzzle or played the game, right? So you can get a max of 100 points. Or you can get 0 points if you didn't play it well at all. So the whole goal is to go into these rooms and earn points and, play. You're playing against other groups and see who had the most points. So, but like the first room you start in was the floor is lava. So it was a lighted floor of squares, and you're supposed to tap on the blue squares, only can walk on the green squares. The red squares will kill you. And the floor is constantly changing.
Oh,
It's like Mario Party come to life.
Yeah. So it's floor is lava. So you're running around this room trying to
sounds fun.
tap on the blue squares. And, like that one was really fun. And then they had one room that was like the whole inside of the room was a submarine. And it had all these switches and knobs and wheels and things like that. And they'd flash a directive and you had to look to see like, it'd say like hydrogen on and you'd be like, where the hell's the hydrogen? And like, have to turn it on. And it was but that one was definitely like you had to communicate and work as a group. And then there was
fun.
There was one that was like a dodgeball room where you threw the dodgeball. There were lit dots on the wall and you had to hit the lit dot. They'd flash and you'd get points if you hit the lit dots. There was a room that was full of yoga balls. And there were buttons along the baseboard that would light up and you had to find the lit button and press it. But it's under all these yoga balls. Like you don't realize when you have a whole room full of stacked yoga balls, how hard it is to get through it and move the balls. And what were some other ones? There were some my favorite room. This was the best room.
Yeah.
My favorite room was the Day of the Dead room. It had it had hundreds of Day of the Dead masks. And in the middle of the room, there were like boxes and crates. And it would make this really spooky sound. And one of the mask's eyes would turn red and you have to hide from the eyes. So if the eyes saw a person or saw someone move, you'd lose the game. So the eyes would come up and you'd have to like jump into a crate or duck behind something or, hide in the room just from the eyes. And then sometimes there were like 2 sets of eyes watching and everybody had to run around and it was hilarious. We were screaming like it was.
Oh, that sounds fun.
And how long were you in each room?
So that's up to you. You can buy an hour's worth, an hour and a half or 2 hours worth, however long you want to stay in there.
So how long did you stay?
We did the hour and a half.
Okay.
I was exhausted.
Really?
I think 2 hours would be
Like a lot.
a lot. Like it.
Because you're mentally and
You're
physically.
there's mental puzzles, there's physical puzzles, there's like rooms where you have to put the ball in and you have to work all these knobs and levers to get it around the room to the end. And
Now with all 3 packages, hour and a half, and 2 hours, are you able to go through all rooms?
so in an hour and a half, we managed to go through all the rooms.
So you don't think in an hour you would probably be able to do all the rooms?
So here's the thing.
Or if you did, you'd be doing it fast.
You'd be doing it fast. And a lot of the rooms, like the room with the skulls, we played in that room. We played that game like 5 or 6 times in a row because it was fun.
Yeah.
We just kept wanting to like do it over.
And there's not like another team waiting to come in?
There could be. But the day we were there, it was a
wasn't that busy.
Wednesday.
Yeah. Just go everywhere on
Leslie,
a Wednesday. That's
I'm
Leslie's advice.
Noticing
That's
a
true.
theme here.
There's a theme.
Wednesdays, no one's anywhere. No one
Which is
goes
the day
anywhere
I
on a
don't work.
Wednesday.
Why don't you take me on an
Okay,
excursion?
well, I'll take you on an
Wednesday
excursion.
excursions with Lesley.
Yeah. Be my new travel.
Right.
Travel
the name
journal.
is and the name of this was Time.
Wednesdays with Lesley. It's like Tuesdays with Maury, but
But
with me
better,
on a
but
Wednesday.
happy.
but adventures.
But,
local adventures
what was it
on
called?
Wednesday.
Time
It's called Time Mission.
Okay, my kids would love that.
Oh,
Yeah, it
it was
sounds
so
fun.
much fun.
Because
And
we just did an escape room and they like that. So
yeah.
like
Well,
It
instead
sounds
of
more fun. I've never done an escape room. So.
the cool thing about doing it this way as opposed to the escape room is like you can't get out of the room until you solve a series of puzzles within the same room. This was you did a puzzle. If you didn't have fun with the puzzle, you never had to go back in that room again. If you had a good time with the puzzle,
You could stay.
you could stay and do it as many times as you want.
Yeah.
So,
sounds
it
fun.
was really the boys had a blast. I probably had more fun than any of them. In fact, I can show you the pictures.
Oh, it's in
pictures
the
are fun.
mall.
Oh yeah, I want to see the
Yeah,
pictures.
it's in the old
in
Manassas
the
Mall.
Oh, okay. There's a lot of stuff in that old Manassas
Yeah.
Mall. A bowling alley
And the
and
Dill Dinkers.
a dill dinkers.
Yeah, it's a pickleball place. That's how I knew about Time
Dill
Mission.
dinkers.
I knew about Time Mission because it's right next door to Dill Dinkers.
Dill dinkers.
Oh, it's got all the pictures
That
of
sounds
the-
like
Oh yeah.
should be one of Aaron's sex games.
Yeah, it's
Dill
true.
Dinkers.
Dill Dinkers. I'm not putting it in the list of band names. Just saying. But
It's already taken.
there's also a room with the laser beams. like
Oh, you
like
have
a
to get-
spy, and you
yeah,
have
like
to work your way
Mission
through
Impossible.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool. Very
that was a good
cool.
one too.
Cool.
Was it super expensive?
Nope, not at all.
Okay. Team sizes range from 2 to 5.
Yep.
So if you have more than 5, they break you in.
They break you into
up.
groups but which is kind of fun because then you're competing. So like I said, if you did really well at the game, we maybe 4 or 5 times got 100 points out of the 25 rooms we were in, but quite a few we got 0 points. Like some rooms we walked in and
Some
we were
it's
like,
it's just not your room.
right, it just wasn't our room.
Right.
Closed-toed shoes. You have to wear closed-toed shoes.
Yeah, and I would
Wow, 25 to 30 rooms.
Yeah, it
That's
was
cool.
very fun. I highly recommend it to anyone. I guess there's one in DC too, but that one you wear a hazmat suit, and if you don't defuse the bombs, it literally explodes paint on you.
That doesn't
Oh,
sound
that sounds.
Sounds stressful.
Well, actually, I wouldn't mind that, but I would do that one more with like adults because the kids would just mess it up.
Yeah,
and then that would make
they'd
me
want to
mad.
mess it up
Yeah,
on purpose.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, they'd be like, "Oh,
then it
we
would
need to
make me
get bombed."
Exactly.
So we can make a mess.
How much was it?
It was like $30 a person.
Oh, that's not bad
That's
either.
reasonable. Yeah.
So
All right, we're saving that.
yeah, it was very fun.
Cool. That sounds like fun.
Good stuff.
Good excursion.
And that was story time with Lesley.
Yeah, I'm a little parched after that. I did a lot of talking. I need a drink for so many reasons.
Well,
What else is going on?
I don't know. I've just been doing schoolwork and work.
Schoolwork and work.
Schoolwork and work.
Ah,
You do need to go on an excursion.
you need an excursion.
So I need a vacation so bad.
Did you ever plan your trip? Did you ever decide?
Which one?
Girls trip.
The
The
girls,
girls
trip.
trip. Not yet. Because we were looking at our calendars and we're not going to be able to go anywhere until like September.
Oh,
That's the problem with girls trips.
yeah. Hard to
I mean,
It's hard to find a date.
right? So yeah, but I think we were thinking either the place you mentioned or someplace in like Sedona.
Oh, Sedona.
Oh, fun.
Ooh.
I think
Yeah, that's
spa is
the
way
nice
to go.
thing about September is lots of places are warm. You don't
Yeah.
have to, like in January, you kind of have to.
just make sure you go on a
Right.
Wednesday.
It's warm and it's still kind of off season.
We'll have a
too.
Wednesday be part of it.
Just go on a Wednesday. The girls' trips can only be on a Wednesday.
We're not going to like, just do Wednesday, but we'll make sure there's a Wednesday factored. We probably actually will make sure there's a Wednesday factored in because
it's the best day.
It's the best day.
It's the best.
well, that makes sense.
But so I say, I think it's the best day because it means nobody's there. That's what I enjoy.
Right.
My kids think it sucks when
Because
they're like,
nobody's
nobody's here.
Right. Right.
I don't know who they're
But then you
expecting.
get to do things.
Right. But they're like,
They don't see it that way.
They don't see it that way. They want to be around people,
Other people.
especially other people their age. And I don't. So.
And I'm driving, so
Right.
And paying.
And I'm paying. That's key.
I think the paying is the
So
part.
it's just going to be us.
yeah.
Love ya.
Just hope I don't embarrass you.
Oh, I will.
No, that's par for the course.
Yes,
Oh, I know.
and I
I'm
hope.
just saying.
And I will.
Them.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
Excellent.
So 100 in.
101. Well,
101 in.
100. It's 100.
No, because the 100 had all that celebratory stuff. We had music. We had guests. We had all
That's
that.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We performed
We performed, but everyone.
three songs.
Yes,
That were
and-
awesome. It's
and-
probably the best we've ever done.
Oh, very good. We were very good.
And it's it's just
no
lost
one's ever
into
gonna
the-
know.
into the.
And we just can't recreate that. So.
No, we can't. So
Oh,
this
it's
is.
just- yeah. I guess you just have to listen to us talk.
Shoot. I did sing the streak, so
You did.
yeah.
Yeah.
Did we play games last week? I
Was there a
don't.
game? No.
I don't think
I
there were
don't
any
think
so.
games. What did we do?
I don't
I
remember.
don't
we did.
remember.
We talked about AI.
We talked about AI a lot.
We talked about which episodes to listen to.
True.
Did we
Okay.
actually talk about that? Because we said we were gonna, but
I don't
I
know if we
didn't do.
did.
I did not do the homework to get to that point
I
where I
thought we
could
did
say
discuss
which ones.
like some of the beginning episodes and some of the funny things like Eric and
When
Oh,
when
you know what? We
Eric-
did that. That wasn't last week. Though.
That
That
was
was the week
Christmas.
before. It was the week Christine wasn't here.
Oh, right.
You weren't here. That's why you don't know.
Yeah, and I didn't listen because I don't listen.
But you should.
I will on my next road trip. Like on my road trips, that's when I listen.
okay, September.
Do you still have
Well,
the
no, I-
Notebook LM up? Do you still have it on
No,
your
but I
phone?
can pull it up.
Pull it up quick and ask which episode was Billy in the Bowl,
Oh, right.
Okay.
because I can't find it.
Oh.
Manually.
It was last spring.
And I have more road trips coming up because Joey and I are going to go look at all the
It was
colleges.
last
got
spring,
into.
probably after Easter.
All right, hold on.
The spring
Oh,
break.
okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Whenever
but
that
when
was.
you told the story, it wasn't recently after a trip.
Yeah, it was.
It was it?
It was after that was my spring break trip.
Wait. Recently after a trip. Isn't every episode
Well,
recently
pretty much.
after a
Yeah.
trip?
Okay.
It was a spring break trip.
Point well taken.
Yeah.
I mean, this is Kirsten, not Christine.
Verily.
Verily.
Barely.
Verily.
Barely. Okay, what am I searching?
Billy in the Bowl.
Billy in the Bowl. Billy in the Bowl.
Billy and oh, that was after your Portugal trip, wasn't
Yeah.
it?
Yeah. Which is spring break of last year.
Does it say? It's thinking. It's
Give
thinking
me a
hard.
second. Relax.
I can't relax. I'm not.
How
in
do
the
I know
spot.
which episode? Billy in the Bowl is a bowl. Is a reference to a story about a man named Billy who was born without legs.
It is.
He used a heavy iron bowl with skis as his mode of transportation, pulling himself around with his arms. Here are some details about
muscly
Billy in the
arms.
Bowl.
So does it have?
But it doesn't say
Tell-
what episode
It
we
will.
took.
What are the details about Billy in the Bowl? I want to
Here,
see if
you
it's
can-
accurate.
You can play around.
Aaron doesn't have his glasses.
You want some glasses?
Want my glasses? My glasses would not do you well.
These, yeah, Aaron won't be able to.
Kirsten's
my
got
glasses are-
cheaters.
I got cheater readers, but
Mine
they're
are
strong.
mine are prescription.
Oh,
Episode 76.
Ooh,
That's
okay.
what friends are for.
Okay, episode. All right.
oh,
so if
Susan
someone
was there.
was she there for?
Yes, because she was there. That's why it was. That's
Oh.
what friends are for.
Oh, and I
okay.
didn't get to meet her.
Oh, shoot, yeah, it was fun.
Okay. Well, so listen to. So you, Christine, need to listen to episode 76.
Do you know about Billy in the Bowl?
No, I don't. I just read about Billy in the Bowl. so-
Oh my gosh, that's like one of my favorite episodes. That's hilarious, and you've never even heard it.
You should hear the story about Billy in the Bowl.
There's this
That makes me feel
podcast
sad
that
that
you
one of
so
your
need to check
favorite
out.
episodes I wasn't on. I don't do podcasts.
It was a
so-
good story. I met a man in Dublin that was a very good storyteller, and he told me the
reading
story.
Don't tell her now. She
Well,
has to
I
listen.
read about it. You had me look it up. I read about it.
I thought you were here for that.
No, that's why I looked up
Billy in the Bowl was a serial
B-U-L-L
killer.
instead of B-O-W-L. What is with you and the serial killers?
That's my thing.
That's her thing.
That's her thing.
She is one. Those are her people.
Yes, that's right. I identify with Billy in the Bowl.
Yeah. Settle down over there.
Hey, nice work.
Gosh, let her be
Okay.
with her people.
Clever MO, Billy.
Just so you know, Christine,
Yes.
you need to listen to episode 4, Remedy,
I know that one. I was on that one.
episode 8, Criminal,
I remember that too.
episode 11, Paris.
What happened in Paris?
Hold on. Now I got to write this down. Let me get my notes out.
I'll send you a text.
All right, that's good. You do that.
Episode 12, Come Out and Play.
Oh, I remember when we did that too.
How do you remember this? I don't remember.
I
any of
just
it.
remember
remember the songs. I
episodes.
remember the songs.
Oh, I did have episode 76. That's what friends are for. Okay.
Okay,
that
text
was
us
the right
that.
one. I
Which
will.
I
that and
didn't
text
remember,
it.
which makes sense because I wasn't here.
Episode 62, Mystify. Episode 69, Come Sail Away. So episode number 4 is the one where you all made fun of me for getting in the NASA van.
Oh, that's the best episode.
Yeah, that's
That
a
is
good
by
one.
far my favorite episode. I don't
was
think I've
not there.
ever laughed that hard in my life.
So most
That
of
is
these ones I've
definitely
just
the best
listed
episode.
is you are like crying laughing.
Yes. I mean, that one for sure. I think I was on the table crying laughing.
Well, the other one I can't remember it was recent. It was the one where she got into the van on her trip,
Oh, the
that was a good
yes.
and it was
Yes.
cheaper
The
going
stranger.
downhill because
Yeah.
he was in neutral.
And the flag
Yes.
and the sign. And oh, that's a good episode.
I don't
That was a
remember
good
what episode that was either,
Oh my
but
God,
we
that
have
was
to.
a good
Yeah.
episode.
And you can't ask AI. If
And
that-
he was a cute dad.
Oh, okay.
That wasn't-
There you go.
Yeah, just-
but it wasn't. You can't ask AI like, oh, the episode after Kirsten's trip because that's going to be
Well, when
like.
Kirsten went to Portugal, because she's been there many times too.
Yeah, just name
Be
a
more
location.
specific.
That's true.
Yeah.
No, you can't because she's been to Portugal several times.
But it's going to be one of 3 or 4.
Okay.
Or 10, it's
Or 10.
Kirsten.
This is true.
So anyway,
She's been to Portugal more times than I've been to Manassas.
those the ones I'll send you guys the list, but those are the ones that I found were some of my favorite episodes that we've done over the last 2 years,
Last
Yeah.
2.5.
No,
So one of the things that I had mentioned last week that is no longer was gosh.
Don't get discouraged.
No, audience, I'm really honestly interested in terms of what is your favorite episode?
Oh, true.
I really want to know. And you
really
can
wanna
write
know.
in.
At the Setlist of Life at gmail.com.
Yeah. No, I'd be very interested to find out first off, is there anybody out there who's actually listened to all 100 episodes?
That's a good question.
That's a
Lesley.
very good question. And we should.
Lesley has.
I has.
Verily, she has.
I has
Verily?
listened to all the episodes.
Yeah. I'd be
Don't look, Ethel.
I'd be very interested to see if there's anybody out there who has actually listened to
We
all
should.
100.
We'll send you some snack tips.
Yeah.
Yes,
Or
I will send. Yes,
Or a
we will
Mom
order.
Band.
Our sponsors,
Tattoo.
will, our
Right.
sponsors will send you some.
Yeah, we were talking about putting them in the dishwasher.
I'll just wash mine up and send them. Shh, don't say anything. But we will say if you write in, and I'm talking to all my friends, I'm talking to Lance and Andrew and Jamie and Jeannie and Fiona and everybody else who listens, my friends, if you write in, A, if you've listened to all 100 episodes, and B, what was your favorite episode, I'll send you some snack tips.
Ooh. I think it's better if you don't wash them because then, it's got the little particles on
I'm
it.
gonna have a little snack.
She's like a cast iron pan that you like
You're
ready
gonna
to
get something
go.
from like Michael
Yes.
Jordan. You're like, oh, this is half-eaten hamburger. Oh, these are snack tips from Lesley.
Leslie's used snack tips.
Leslie's spit has been on here.
I'll just
I'm never watching these snack tips.
I'll just rub it on my road rash a little.
Yeah.
Yummy.
I think you just crossed the line. Just took it just a little too far.
That was pretty gross.
Now nobody's
I
gonna
know. No, nobody's gonna rub it.
Nobody's ever like, what?
I won't rub it on my road rash.
Wasn't somebody going to make a T-shirt?
We were always making T-shirts.
Yeah,
We've got
Now
lots
we're
of
making
t-shirts.
Leslie did make little tattoos.
I did make us mom band tattoos.
Yeah.
Yeah, no one's ever worn one. Thank you.
Well,
Actually, I haven't either.
Saving for a special occasion. Should have been tonight.
Should have been tonight.
But we
No, it should
forgot.
have been last week.
Oh, true.
We forgot.
But they're quality tattoos, so they would have lasted a
There's
week.
no visual, so nobody would have known. We have to go out on a Wednesday excursion and wear them.
Yes.
Oh, matching tattoos. Very fun.
That is fun.
Especially, very fun.
Or
Especially
very sad.
if we're wearing conservative bathing suits
And Band-Aids all
and
over us.
band-aids
Band-Aids.
It's
and tattoos. Oh, we'll definitely get a pool
In the
all to
Bali
ourselves.
spa.
Yeah.
yeah. Sounds fun.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Anyway,
All right.
well, looking forward to 2025 and a lot more stories and fun with you guys.
Yeah, here's to the next 100.
Woohoo!
Woohoo.
I hope we make it that far.
Hell. I mean, physically, perhaps.
Yeah, perhaps.
Try not to run into any barriers or
Yeah, as long as there's no nylon barriers to dive over. I think I might make it.
It's been 3 years.
Has it been 3 years? Listen to me.
yeah.
I thought it was
3
only
years. We
2.
started in the fall, right?
Well, we've done 3 Christmas episodes.
we have.
We
Yeah,
did
but
the
we
best.
started in
We did the-
October. Oh, no, we started in November.
Yeah,
We started in November.
So November.
That's right.
Okay. I knew it was the fall.
Right.
Oh, so maybe it's 2 years.
So it's 2 years.
2
2 and a half.
2.5.
2.5.
Come on,
Okay.
let's give it that.
Two and a half. 2 and a
Where are you people doing math?
Come
We're
on.
only in-
November,
We're rounding
December,
up. We're rounding up.
January, and now we're in February. So that's
Yeah.
a quarter.
We're in January,
Okay, a quarter.
November, December, January.
Yeah, February. We're in February.
1/6. We're
on,
1/6 of
February.
the month.
I like
of the
how
year.
both you guys are counting the 3 on your fingers.
I'm trying to show him, and I count 1, 2.
See, she's. Remember the discussion about how you
and I
count to
don't
3?
usually do that, but
So now
no,
AI,
I do 1, 2, 3. I do it like this.
AI will definitely say that you're competitive.
Oh, I am.
Yes, she is competitive.
I fully own that. AI
yeah.
was way off the wall on that one.
Okay, so you know how you were just doing the finger thumb things?
1, 2,
okay.
3.
So as I was scrolling on my Instagram the other day, there was one of those brain tests, like whether you're right, left, or neurodivergent. So that showed a picture. And if you were right-brained, you saw a mermaid. If you were left-brained, you saw a fish. And if you saw a donkey, you were neurodivergent. And I saw a donkey. And I was like, oh, interesting. I wonder what neurodivergent means. And then I looked it up.
Yeah.
It's like ADHD.
It's on the spectrum.
or-
No, it's not ADHD. It's on the spectrum.
It's like autism. And I'm like, okay,
It just means,
a donkey?
but not really.
Okay.
I mean, it means that your
Yeah.
brain, if you think of the words, it means your brain thinks differently.
It does.
Neurodivergent.
Yes.
Yeah.
But
I'm
that is
neurodivergent.
what they use. That's the terminology that they use when they're classifying ASD.
Right.
They do, yes. But
But it does also, it
it's
means
just
you're
that
creative
your brain,
and
right,
you
works
think
in a
outside
different
the
way.
box.
Yeah.
But it was interesting that people could look at the same picture and see three.
We should take that
like when we
test.
do
Where
the
is it? Do you
snippets.
have it? Pull
Where
it
is
up.
it? We'll all take it.
Okay, so I would pull it up, but I don't actually know how to work Instagram. Okay, I was.
I don't even have Instagram, so you're one up on me.
I've learned how to save things,
Okay.
but then I can't find
don't know where they
I saved them.
Okay, well, that's something you can work out for next week.
Okay,
And then we'll
I'll
try to
come up
play the
with
game.
We'll play. I'll see if I can come
See
up with a bunch of brain tests
There
for
you go.
us.
Yes, brain tests.
I like the brain
Ooh.
test idea.
Brain tests.
What is the
sound
Rorschach?
fun.
The
Like Rorschach.
block.
It's, yeah, but
Yeah.
it
Blocks.
wasn't even that. Like this was a line drawing.
right. No. I hear.
I could have you all draw a house tree person, and I could totally psychoanalyze you, but I don't think you'd want to know what you come out with.
Oh no, I want to know.
Oh, I want to know.
Verily.
All right, we'll do house tree person next week.
Okay. All right.
Sounds scary.
We're doing brain tests next week.
Brain tests.
Should we stimulate? Can we do some snippets so that we can stimulate our brains?
Okay. All right. I might be able to conjure up some snippet.
I think it's bring up.
Wait.
Oh, it is. It is brain snippets.
Bring. Yeah.
That's fun to say.
Oh, goodness gracious. It is fun to say, which is why I said it. But I didn't know it was being saved for posterity.
Yes.
It is.
I told you
It's
it
your
was.
segment.
Oh,
It's
I
your
would've done it
segment.
better. I would have done it much
What do you
better.
mean? That's classic.
Snippets.
It doesn't get much better than that.
Like I hear it in my ear, and it doesn't even sound like you're like playing it. It's like weird.
It's perfect.
I like it a lot.
The joy in your.
And also, you look like quite the ventriloquist when we're sitting here staring at it. It's weird. And he
And I'm
presses
hearing
the
my
button,
voice over there.
and it's like your voice
Yeah.
is being
Very
thrown.
strange to me. It's very
yeah,
it's
it's weird,
unsettling.
freaky.
It's very unsettling.
I like it.
Okay. Well, now we know what we're doing next week. That's
Yeah.
a first.
Yeah, we have a plan.
It's a whole new year.
gonna say what's happening? 100 is
so
like
weird.
wow.
Who are you people?
And are we all going to be here next week? Anybody traveling?
No, I'm not going anywhere.
No,
Please.
not for a while.
Next week I'll be here.
Please.
At some point, there's the play. So one week that I will
Just
miss.
let us know. Yeah. We'll be here. I'll be here.
I'll be there.
The question is,
Save it. That's the song for next week.
will you be there?
Yes. Yes, they will.
Look at you. Look at you doing that.
All our friends are
talking to
coming.
the audience.
Hey, come over here. I want to talk to you.
And our email is what?
Now you're just skeeving them out. That's a little creepy.
What's our email?
The Setlist of Life at gmail.com.
Yes, it is. Verily.
Verily.
Make sure you have the set list.
That's right.
The
It
set
is
list. The set list.
Yes. Please write in, guys. We want to hear what your favorite episodes are and if there's something you want us to do in this new year, 2025.
Yeah. Any
Any ideas would be good. That'd be helpful. If you want to come
If not, we're
visit
just-
and be on air with us.
Yes, we'd love to have guests.
Guest appearances.
Yeah, and we've tried the phone thing. The phone thing doesn't work.
No, it does not work.
It's a little rough.
It's a little rough. So you have to be
Audio's
here in
no good.
person.
But you're welcome.
And I think that's it for this one.
All right.
That's a wrap.
That's a wrap right
All
there.
right.
It's yep, there it is, people.
All right.
I don't know what you were
You know
expecting.
what? We never knew how to end a song either, though. I mean, no, we just
We
didn't.
just sort of fade out.
I mean, then we'd run into. That's how we ended up with a reggae song.
I was going to say that's how.
Yeah.
White Wedding became reggae because we
not-
couldn't end it.
We can't. Our outro is not our strong
It's
point.
not our strength.
No.
No, but you know what? Last week when we were playing, we got those endings
Oh, yeah.
down.
Yeah, that was
I was
amazing.
telling these
What a show that was.
That
It was so good.
and we had such a good setup too.
I know. My God,
Nice
it was this
setup.
nice setup.
It was
Carlotta
nice.
would
Very
be
nice.
proud. It was very
Carlotta-
professional.
Carletta would have been
Very
so proud.
professional.
But
Very
alas, this is 101. Well, thank you all for joining us for the 101st
It will be labeled as 100.
episode.
Can you label
Can you put
it
an
as
asterisk?
101?
What?
Can you label it as 101 and just have a skip?
Like the 13th
I can.
floor.
Like
It's like
the
the
13th
13th floor.
Yes.
This is true.
I can.
Will that bother you?
Just 101.
Ah,
Because it truly is.
it is our 101st. It's
Sure.
just so classic us.
Done.
Yeah, it is.
Well,
all right.
in all honesty, I have to say we couldn't have that. Nothing could have been better for our 100th
the hu-
episode
It just
than
wasn't
for it
there.
to just get lost,
yes.
just not be like have us do the episode and be
Perfect.
like, oh shit,
It's perfect.
that's perfect. It couldn't be more set list of life than that.
That's true.
So
It's
like
a metaphor for life.
itself. Yes, right? See, we are the same person. We
really
How's
are.
ever going to know?
you
Christine and I
guys just keep confusing people. Keep it up.
Yep. That'll be a
All right.
game. Who am I?
Who am I?
Well, we could do that. Who said it?
Who said
Who
it?
said that?
We won't even know.
I know
We
that's
won't.
That's the
The
problem.
problem is that we can't play the.
Like I was like, let's name 3 countries Kirsten's been to, and she's been to a lot, but like at the top,
Portugal, Spain.
Puerto Rico.
That's not a country.
It's not a country; it's a territory.
See?
Mexico.
Italy.
I'm going to Italy. Puerto.
She
you
hasn't
got the
been
first
yet.
three.
You
I
didn't
haven't
say
been.
Italy.
No, you got Portugal, Spain, and Mexico.
England.
Mexico.
I did go to England. Yeah,
And you went to England.
she went to England.
I went to
What
England
countries?
a long, long time ago.
Okay.
Name 3 nationalities that
Christina's. Yes.
Greek, Italian, and Irish.
Okay, what's my other one?
Oh, damn it. I don't know. I didn't even know you were Greek.
Portuguese?
No. Polish.
Wait, you're Greek?
Polish. Wait,
Greek?
Polish.
Yeah,
So,
yeah,
I've,
yeah.
so I've been told.
Name 3 crazy stories that I've told on this show.
Oh my God.
Puerto Rican princess.
Puerto Rican princess.
Trying out for the
Trying out
luge,
bobsled
whatever it
team.
was,
Okay.
team. And your NASA van.
And
NASA van. Yeah. See,
Oh, and
that's
then there was
easy.
also the glue gunned Lumiere costume.
True.
That was a good one.
and the glue gunned guinea pig
outfits. Which is a little bit better than the
What?
Lumiere
Name
costume.
3 things Leslie's made with a glue gun. Yeah, that's pretty much
That's a better question.
right.
And then
Actually, ask Notebook LM
That would be
all of the story times with Leslie
all right.
to list them out.
We'll see what all the stories were.
yes. Ho, ho,
It's gonna be a
ho.
long list.
Name,
then- There are a
name
lot of
3
stories.
imaginary friends of Aaron's.
Eric.
Eric. And Eric.
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 Yeah. Or no. It'd have to be named 3 hobbies.
Well,
Of Aaron's.
well, there's the plants. There's the fish.
There's woodworking.
And there's AI.
There's
an AI.
Yeah.
And there's
Woodworking. And
woodworking.
music. Oh, and then
Music.
he's a musician. Aaron,
Yeah.
there's like a
See?
Renaissance man.
We know each other.
But Leslie's the one who did the glass blowing.
I didn't do it. I wanted to do it, but I didn't actually
Leslie's
do it.
hobbies section.
She turned
or
wood.
Leslie's
I turned
Leslie's
wood.
streamed TV shows. And on that note,
That did not sound right. Not in conjunction with the sex games.
Yep,
No.
absolutely. Yes.
And the dill
And our-
dinkers and the. Ooh. Yeah. Time to end this one. Well, thank you for joining us for the latest episode of the Set List of Life. Good night.
Night.